Good morning, you guys. We are prepping for a beautiful boat day. So I'm going to start with how I make a giant roast beef grinder or sub, however you want to call it, for Dave Trombley. My little tabletop oven is heating up over there. I'm cutting a $1.50 loaf of bread in half and then in half because I'm going to make 4 sandwiches with this. And I'm going to toast the sandwiches or just warm the bread up. And he'll take 1 on the boat. He's trying to cut back on his eating and trying to lose weight. So while I get the rest done, we're going to put this in that oven. So what we do is we pack a big cooler bag full of food and we spend the day out there and we play games and we watch the eagles. We go to this one island in the middle of the lake, iceberg lettuce for Dave. It's called Scout Island, and every year there's an eagle's nest there. 1 year in the past, however many, we've been together for 10, so I think 1 in that 10 years. Now I'm going to just shred this lettuce like you would if you were a sub shop. Yes, I worked in a deli when I was young. So 1 year in 10 years, there was no eagle. There were no eagle babies. Each year we get to watch the eagles. We could hear them. We could hear them chirping up there. It's one of my favorite parts of summer. So in the beginning, at this time of year, you'll see the 2 mom and dad eagles somewhere near that nest. There's always one. They never leave that nest alone. Now I'm shredding an onion. And they never leave it alone. The babies are always under surveillance. One stays with the babies while the other one is out hunting for food. So as the summer goes on, we start to see and hear different noises and different things happening. It's the best. By July, you'll see the little heads popping up. At the August level, they start flying. If you read about eagles, because I did once I started this process, the parents stay right there. They bring back the food. You hear all kinds of noise. And then as the babies get bigger and bigger, they start to practice fledging or leaving. They go up to the upper branch above the nest. The nest is huge. It's like 6 feet. So it's an experience. It's like one of our favorite experiences, and we watch them through the summer. This is Dave's favorite dressing. Well, actually the garlic one and the house one from Aldi's he loves. So this is going to go on his sub. I thought this was a squirt cap, but it's not. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then in his sub is also going to be, and it's just great value, guys, roast beef. It's a lower sodium roast beef, and I use this whole thing and make him one big sub and cut it in 4 sandwiches. We do this all summer, whether it be turkey or roast beef, and I'll be back when that's toasted. Okay, guys, so this is toasted. I'm going to start working with these subs. I'm going to make, this is hot too. I'm going to make them so hopefully you can see them. I'm going to break the top off of each one and start working. Let's see how I'll do this. This is hard to do for camera. Okay, so roast beef. I basically take the pack of roast beef and split it in half, making a roast beef. And he only likes, if this were my sandwich, there would have been mayonnaise slathered on this. You could hear it's crunchy before I toasted it. And then cheese. That's how we would have done it at Romana's. And he only likes roast beef, lettuce, onions, and Italian dressing. He doesn't like tomatoes or mayonnaise or cheese. So guess what? That's how I make it. I make what he likes. This is not something I eat. I don't eat this bread anymore. But it's nothing wrong with it. 0 is wrong with it. So I guess I got to make them separate. So I'm going to put the lettuce on. It's really, there's nothing to this. He likes a lot of lettuce, as you can tell, and they're good for him. He doesn't eat them in all at one sitting. When we go to Romana's, roast beef subs are definitely his go-to. And this is a great travel lunch across the road to the beach or on the boat. Yes, we are going on the boat. So it's exciting. It's June 4th, and it's our boat's been in since May 15th, but we haven't used it because it's been cold in the Northeast. If you live here, you know. We don't want onion peel in his sandwich. So then I'm going to put the Italian dressing right on top, just like they do in the Romanas, and then put his tops on, just like they would in Romanas. And can you see anything? I hope so. I'm going to cut these girls and boys in half. One of them is going to go in this small lock and lock. That's coming with us, you'll see. And you guys, there's nothing not to like about this. It's crunchy. If I were you, I'd melt cheese like I said, and he loves it. I'm going to put all this onion right in there with him. And there's one for him. Put the extras around it. And then I'll cut this girl over here in half. So I don't know, I have lock and lock up the hoo-ha, and I'm not in love with them. I like my Rubbermaid containers better. You guys have lock and lock or Rubbermaid or Tupperware? I have all of it, so I can give you an honest opinion on lock and lock. They're great. I have a ton of them, like I said, but I don't like the rubber seals. The rubber seal itself has like a rubber ring that I find gets moldy, and I have to take the ring out and wash the whole thing. It's not my favorite. So, let me put these in here. I don't want to waste anything. He'll eat all this around it, salad, or lettuce and onions. And then, you guys, this is how I show you every day. We put this top on, this is lock and lock, and he's got 3 lunches in there to go, or dinners, whatever he wants it for. Normally he sticks that in the air fryer, crisps it back up, and that one's for the boat. That is roast beef grinder, Dave Trombley style, 101. We'll let you know how this day goes. Have a great day. Love you guys.